Oh, it's a Metal Knight. Or a Knight. I think his name was just Knight in Dragon Quest 3.
Well met, seeker of worth. Behold this knight of old, Sir Dirk Worthington. A duel, sire. That is your charge. Defeat me, and take your place amongst the ranks of the worthy.
Guy's a funny name. Sir Dirk Worthington.
Battle without quarter!
I wonder who did the voices for these guys.
Touché, sir. Touché. Show me your worth.
And he's pissed off.
Riposta!
Delivered the death blow. Whatever. Monster Bone. Oh, I got that shield and I got that helmet. Okay. Whatever. Oh, he's not dead yet?
Such mastery of the sword. Thou art worthy. I am defeated.
Sure, why not? Let's see what it is. Yes. Doubt. Okay, what do I do now? I guess I'll go back to the castle. Is the queen back? Oh no.
An exemplary demonstration. Custom dictates that Her Majesty the Queen would now congrat. Accordingly, I have been composing. You will now rank amongst Apollonia's. I don't suppose, if I may be so bold as to inquire, he was sent into something. I'm afraid he did not take kindly to being told. I must confess that this Holmes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to find the prince now. Actually, I need to equip this items.
done already, lad. So, how did it go? You reported back to Her Majesty, I hope. No, she wasn't at the castle. And where's she gone? Huh? Who's that banging on the door at tea time? Hey, maybe it's that lass I was getting to know better at the pub.
It is I, Prince Anless. Forgive the intrusion, but I must ask a favor of you.
What an unexpected pleasure. Good to see you looking well, lad.
I am far from well, sir. I fear for Mamma. She has been behaving most uncharacteristically of late. Were her aloofness limited to her public demeanour, I should not be so troubled. But she is as a stranger to her own son. Her very flesh and blood.
My boy here was just telling me how she wasn't at the castle when he came back from the war.
Quite so. Mother has ventured off to Galentine Glades, of all places. She is on her way there even as we speak.
Galentine? There's a hot spring there that caps them all, I hear.
I'm terribly worried. What if Mamma is unwell? She absconded with barely a manservant in attendance. Such clandestine behavior is most perturbing. I have resolved to pursue her, which brings me to the favor I wish to ask. Will you escort me?
I see. So that's what you're after.
Indeed.
Well, she's not daft, lad. She has her reasons, I'm sure. She might not take kindly to being stalked.
You mean to say you refuse me?
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
And I cannot persuade you to reconsider.
No, lad. I'm afraid you can't.
Very well. In that case, I shall seek assistance elsewhere. Good day to you.
I don't know. That lad's always been a sight too worried about his mum, if you ask me. I remember it landing him in trouble before now. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit worried myself this time. I tell you what, why don't you give the prince a hand, eh, lad? You're a man now. I can rely on you, right? Anless is a stubborn one. He won't give up now the idea's in his head. But we can't let him go to Galentine alone. It's too dangerous.
Ah, it's you. I hardly need mention how downcast I am about your father's answer. Whoever will I find to assist me now? But of course, being refused by Claymore hardly precludes my asking you. Will you accompany me to Galentine Glades? Thank you. Knowing I shall have you by my side raises my spirits no end. I'm informed that monsters abide in Galentine. It falls to you to see me safely past them. When you have made ready, we shall convene again here prior to departing.
Hi, kitty. What are you doing? I'm ready to upgrade my weapon now. What? Yes, I can. Okay. fussing about? Okay. I guess I can leave now.
So, you're off on an adventure with Prince Anless, are you? Well, I'd better hurry up and open the gates then, hadn't I? Take care now, won't you? Keep the prince out of harm.
Come, we must make haste. We can ill afford to tarry if we are to have any hope of finding Mother.
Whatever. Here it is. Okay, I guess he uses magic. Whatever.
The prince returns!
Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck that means. In your face. Drakey. I gotta fight Horks now. I think those mushrooms are just called mushrooms. I know the zombies were called Horks. Try going right. Since I see light up ahead. Ah, magic drakes. Why does he take like no damage?
Sis!
Thank you. Guy's taking like no damage. There we go. Get over here so I can hit you. Fucking old orc. I need to kill this heal slime. I wish they would have like made new enemies for this game instead of using the same enemies from other Dragon Quest games. It's like I already know what all these enemies do. Like the heal slime's a heal. The slimes are kind of useless. And I know what like these guys just shoot arrows. And I know the orcs try to poison me. Like I know which enemies poison. That's why it'd be interesting if they had like newer enemies. That way you want to know what they like, what their attacks were, or what they did. Like I've seen all these enemies before, so I already know what they're gonna do. Like I met this is Slime Knight. I think the Slime Knights could cast heal also. Because when you keep using the same enemies, like, you already know what they're gonna do. More Drakies. the orcs. I know they have like no really special attacks. What is this?
Look! I see a break in the undergrowth. And sunlight. There's a glade just ahead. Mother walked along this same path, but recently. I'm almost sure of it. What is that rumbling?
This is another boss. Oh, it's Gollum. It's Gollum. Or Brickman, or whatever. I think it's Brickman. Or Goldman.
This, my garden. Though the organic female escaped, you will not.
Yeah, he looks pretty much the same as Brickman.
The beast makes its threats in earnest. Ready your sword, comrade. On guard.
Like he has a sword, but he's not even using it.
Scrutinize the enemy carefully.
I don't think I've used this one yet. You're separated. Okay. Lump of iron ore.
Bravo!
I guess you get an S if you don't take any damage, I bet. No mystery bag.
Praise be to the goddess. The fiend is defeated at last. Come, we must make haste. Look, a hut. Someone surely resides here. But we must approach with quick, hide yourself.
I think it's too late. Let's find the ugly mask.
Lamar! Too late. She's gone. Did you see her mask? She has taken to wearing it of late, but she will not be drawn on why. It is a mystery, even to me. What business could have possibly brought Mother to this lowly lodging? Come, we must make our presence known.
Who are you?
Please, be not afeard. We mean you no harm. We merely wish to inquire as to the affairs of your scarce departed visitor. What brought her to your shack, lady?
That is none of your concern.
Forgive me, lady. I have not yet introduced myself. Anlus, Prince of Avalonia, at your service.
Ah, oui. Yes, I had in my mind that I had seen you before. My name is Fleurette. Enchantée. Ah, that bijou, your earring. It is the work of the great jeweler, Ricasso.
It is. A present from Mamma, in fact. But that is by the by. I command you to tell me why my mother was here.
My brother, he was one of the heroes who defeated Zyphos. Ever since then, he is suffering from a malady. I tried to help him, but my magic was useless. He left me here alone. I do not know where he is gone.
Forgive me, good lady, but I believe you misheard me. I inquired of my mother, not your brother. You say your brother battled the Deathbringer? Then you are the sister of Araval. Araval was one of those who fought alongside my late father against Zyphos.
If you know this, then I believe I can tell you everything. Her Majesty came to meet my brother. She was on her way to the healing hot spring. But when I told to her that my brother was not here, it did not seem to surprise her.
And? Is there nothing more you can tell us? Nothing unusual you noticed about her? Did she look well?
Well, oui. Though that hideous mask made it hard to tell. Who is the designer? Someone famous?
That is a question I should like to ask my mother. She took to wearing it without a word of explanation.
So it was not a famous designer's caprice? But I was sure I recognized it.
In summary, then, we know little more about my mother's intentions. What we do know is that she was on her way to a hot spring famous for its healing properties. Then there can be no doubt. Mamma is unwell. I must return to the castle at once and attend to her. Forgive me, but I dare not tarry. Good day.
But of course. I knew I had seen the mask before. I assumed it must be because it was the work of a famous designer. But no. It is the mask I once saw when I was lost in the mountains. At Arundite Heights, I believe. I was just a young girl. I remember only that I found the mask so frightening. I do not have a good feeling about this. Why would the queen wear such a mask? It was no coincidence that she was not surprised when I told her my brother had vanished. She knows something. Of that I am sure. I must meet with her again. I will go to the castle and I will demand from her the truth.
I don't think that's a good idea. Just gonna walk up to a queen and start yelling at her. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's gonna work out great. I wonder if you could automatically save, or if it just saves whenever you beat a chapter.
Welcome back. Oh yes. Now I remember. He came back on his own a while ago. In a terrible hurry he was. And guess who else is back in town? Fleurette. We haven't seen her here.
Maybe you have to go to the church. If there even is a church here. It looks like I can autosave. I think I just have to beat a chapter, and that's the only way to save a game. Wait, I think that's a church over here. Because usually the churches let you save your game. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know.